so we're up. Oh, watch it. And you should be able to see the countdown too.
So what's the mic coming off? What mic are we using?
Oh, let me set that. Good idea. So go to your settings and go to audio and audio output. Put down.
All I have is built-in microphone. That's all I have as an option.
Okay, so
that's from the webcam, but we're not using the camera, right? Because if we use our own laptops, there was really no point of this setup.
It's a trial and error. 1, 2, 3.
How do I add? I can't add an option,
1, 2, 3.
huh?
Let me see. What's that say?
It's virtual background.
Go up to video. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I guess I was mean mugging right there, huh?
I'm not, so you're not. Well, we can try it. We can plug you directly into. How about if we plug your mic? No, we can't because you don't have a 3/4 inch. All right.
What do you
I was
need?
going to plug it in the side, but there's no way to do that.
What about right here? Oh no, that's headphones.
No, headphones. Ooh.
What?
Actually, your headphones swap out as microphone too.
So what
so
headphones?
If you plug it in.
These?
No, that microphone can actually plug into headphones. But you need a different adapter for that.
This?
Yeah, I'll show you.
What kind of adapter?
So plug this in the side of your computer where it says, this is like this.
This right here?
Yeah, I'll tell you if that shows up with audio.
Oh, someone's typing already.
It's okay.
Hear ya. Oh, hear ya, but don't see ya.
Oh, we're testing it.
We're
trying something new. So
yeah, we're trying something new. Sorry, we're just testing something. So if you heard us earlier,
we are working on. We were trying to see if we can do it separately, but unitedly. This is a test.
unitedly,
Yeah. So in other words, when I reach over,
and when I reach over,
it's on 2 different screens. And if you can hear us, give us a thumbs up. If you can't, then let me know. But you can hear us before. You should be able to hear us now. Are you there? Hello.
there's no delay. Well,
But there's a delay for everybody else, but not for you. So what we tried to do is, if you can hear us, is that Diane was always on a delay when we did these for the second, so she would be the same delay you would be on. And now we tried it so that we couldn't be on the same. So we're actually in the same room.
yeah.
We're just
We're
trying.
actually still sitting right
This
next
is
to each
only
other.
a test. I don't think we're going to do it again. We were trying something a little different. We're just here. We can still read your chat, but we don't see any chat coming in. So there we go. There's
Can
Gabriel.
hear but echo effect, according to Anon.
Okay, so
And
that's.
also, there's no like chat here.
Oh, all right. Well, we didn't. We realized that didn't work. We tried, and we failed. Let me turn my mic down. Maybe that will cut down the echo. Okay, mic's turned down. Mute yours. Oh, don't mute yours.
Oh, I just muted it.
Yeah. And unmute it.
Unmute it?
Yeah. All right. So I know it's a fail.
I like the other version better. There's also something wrong with the audio. Yep.
Yep, we know. Your mic's not being plugged in anymore, so let me unplug your mic. Your 2, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can eliminate it. Let me turn that off. All right, so we still have an echo. Talk to me. Tell me.
Basically, sounds like Mike is picking up the speaker of the other person.
All right, we'll do this then.
Unplug that mic from your computer.
It won't hurt anybody's ears.
No. We don't have headphones.
Mute was better. Okay, I'll mute. Is that better?
All right, so how about now? Can you hear us now? And tell me if mute was better. We unplugged it. We did something different. We put one mic.
Oh, but then you have this. Oh no, it's just on my computer, huh?
That's
it's like
just you.
you have this whole big like mute button right
No,
in
it's
front of
okay.
my face.
So no echo. Then there's only one mic. Yeah, there's one mic, but we can hear us both because the mic is right in the middle. Yes or no? You can hear us? We're basically
experimenting with you
With
guys
you
right
guys.
now.
audio is great now. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go with the audio.
All right.
I don't see the chat, so that's something different.
Yeah, we don't have the chat up,
I mean, we have it up for us, but
so no one can see everyone else's chat unless they're on the same streaming platform. So like YouTube can see YouTube, Twitch can see Twitch.
yeah, I'm trying to make sure. I'm just trying new stuff. Talking. This is all. We'll probably never do this again at the rate it's going.
Oh, forgot to turn off the light. So you guys, we are in our heat wave right now. For those that live in the Bay Area, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I meant that light. But you could keep that one off too. It's a little darker now, but we might have to turn it back on. So we are in the Bay Area, and it is super hot right now. And for us, that is, well, it's 73 degrees outside. In here, it's like 80-something degrees, though. And we don't have AC, so if you hear our fan going, that is why. It is hot. This is what, like day 6 of the heat wave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are guinea pig. Sorry, Anon. Yes, you are a guinea pig.
Yes.
We're just, sometimes you got to try new stuff. But the only way to know if it works is to try it on the actual audience.
Yeah. And then if it fails, we just won't do it again.
We won't do it again. So right now it looks like it's at the no do it again stage. But if...
The only thing, too, is that they can't see our, like, when we look at each other.
Well, actually...
I mean, they can, but they can't see us, like, in the same frame.
It takes away the group.
It takes away the, like, intimacy.
We're not intimate in doing this.
You know what I mean.
So, hey guys, it's super... As she just told you, it was 96 degrees here today, according to our Alexa app.
I don't think Alexa got it. I think A got it wrong.
Okay, but our thermometer said 88.
Well, that's inside.
Yeah, so inside is cooler than outside. because you don't have the ambient heat.
Okay.
The ambience, the sun hitting you directly.
Nevertheless, it was hot.
Yeah.
Oh, so no chat, right?
I
the
don't
side?
really remember how to re-add the chat.
Okay.
But I'm looking. Oh wait, I think I can bring it in. Give me a second. There we are.
There we are.
All right, now the chat's back. So I'm learning. That's actually better.
That is better. Okay, so
Yeah.
now you guys can see
But
everyone
I can't
chatting.
do this anymore.
Yeah, you can.
No, but you
Oh,
know,
your arm. Oh, yeah. That's okay. We don't really need to do that anyways.
I feel like the Brady Bunch minus the Brady or the Bunch. You ever seen the Brady
I
Bunch?
love that show. Yes, I have seen
Yeah, the story.
of a lovely lady. Okay, let's not sing.
Yeah. Why'd you have to go? Why'd you say? What about the guy part? Why you go straight to the woman part? That's see how you are.
So, anyways, guys, happy Sunday. I'm so used to actually looking over there for the camera that I have to like look here now.
Yeah, and it helps me because now I can look here. Now, when you look at each other, it looks like you're
Looking at someone off camera. I know exactly because now we're like stacked.
No, it could be worse. I could have made the other one where we're like zoomed into your face. You don't like that
Oh
one?
yeah, we had one shot where because we were
There
experimenting.
was another
before we
shot
said-
looked like this.
No. We don't need to see it. No.
right.
We don't need to.
All
It was like I was all close up. I was like, man, this is like the beginning of the pod. Oh,
I can make you like that.
We can keep it that small. That's fine. We don't need close-ups of me. So we did one shot when we were practicing where it looked. Okay, no, I don't want that one. Why are you messing with me? It looked like when we first, but you guys, for the people that were like here from the beginning, do you remember when we used to do the podcast just on our cell phones and like you were basically looking up our noses? Remember?
I remember.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to cut your nose here.
No one said that.
Yeah,
No
trust
one
me.
said that to you.
Not to you. They said to you.
Yeah, now it looks weird. So when we do talk to each other, it looks like we're looking off camera.
All right, well, but I mean, I could do that again, but you just,
No, it's cool. No, I don't like that.
I mean, oh,
Okay, yes, let's do
all
it.
right, that's fine.
Okay.
Or I could do this. Oh, I guess I can't.
You guys, he's having too much fun. All right, so anyways,
So if I look like this and you look like that, then we look at each other.
like this.
No. All right, fair enough.
Okay, too much fun. But Gabriel says, sure do, but we couldn't see inside your noses. Okay, well, that's great. And
So
then-
anyway, guys, if you are here, we are, and if you're on a certain platform and you want to join in, then you can log into twitch.tv / Mr. Badley TV, or you go to YouTube at Mr. Badley TV and join the chat. You can also chat on X.
X gonna give
We
it
welcome, but if you do, and it's your first time, we welcome you. This Millennial-Boom. I'm the Millennial.
I'm the boomer.
Ooh, I just saw that delay when you said you're the
Ooh.
boomer.
You did? I
Yeah.
just realized that you're not wearing a hat.
I know. First time new hat. Who this?
First time
It's too
new,
hot for a hat.
First time new brain.
I want to pour water on my head, but it might short out the computer. Okay, so I did some history on the Bay Area, and the last time we had a heat wave similar to this, I didn't say this bad, similar to this, was in October of October of 1980.
I keep wanting to look at you. This is good to do when we are not together physically
Yes.
for the podcast.
Yes.
We now know what we can do, and our audio won't be as bad because we'll be using our own audio from our laptop.
And we'll have our lawyers on both sides in case we say something.
Okay, so going back, so the last time there was a heat wave to this extent, like for this length of time,
It was in 1980.
and both of us were not here.
Yeah, so I tried to correlate 1989 with heat before the Loma Prieta quake, but there was no correlation because I lived in Salinas, so it was hot anyway. But the reason what makes this unique is that we're actually at the ocean, and normally this area is super cool, and we're usually in fog and the windows are closed, and we used to have the heater on. We haven't turned the heater on in like 100 years.
We turned the heater on last week.
Did we?
Yeah, I did for a little bit. I turned it up to 72.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
And so with the fact that it's and I have to say this. Is
No,
it really
it's a
wave?
heat
I
wave,
mean,
yeah, because
it's been 7
'cause
days.
It's been this is
5 days.
6 days.
Yeah, it's been 6
days. So we
so this is an actual heat wave.
and we don't have AC. So like basically, many people in the Bay Area are suffering right now because it is not norm for us to have AC. So, like, the mall today was packed. Like, people were at the mall trying to avoid the heat.
Many men.
Huh?
You said many men.
No, I said many people.
No, I know, but it may be the song I'm thinking about. Many,
Oh.
many men.
So, yeah, it is a heat wave because this is like the 6th day.
And it's been so. To tell you how bad it is, now I'm from the East Coast and I'm used to it being sweltering with the humidity.
Our audio and video are now out of sync.
Okay, well, I'll just do this like we did last time.
It's
And part of the reason we found out, part of the reason for
ooh.
Woo,
And you are like
on
in
fire.
a really lit place.
Now you can tell the sun is really out.
Diane, you're talking to yourself. Sorry.
There we go.
Oh, so
I
they
understand.
couldn't. I'm talking to myself.
Because your mic is muted. Durr. So what happened?
Oh my God!
so
Let's not do this again. No audio.
It'll come back. Let me check. Hold on.
It's so bad that William had to put it in all caps.
Nope, there's audio there.
He said, "Okay, now." He's like, it was so bad that it was so bad just watching me talk to myself that I was telling him that William thought it was so bad that I was talking to myself that you had to type in all caps, no audio.
All caps, no audio.
All caps. All right, so you guys can hear us now. We're good. Why am I on top? Never mind. That was the wrong question to ask. I'm not sure. I don't like it this way. I want to go back to us being together. But that's a whole different setup. So sorry, guys. We'll have to do that next week. Because then we'll have to like go and set up the camera and everything.
All right, I'm back
so.
on top. You ready?
Okay,
All
good.
right. Too bad I can't move you to the side like this. Nope, can't do that.
Okay, let's stop playing around with our interface
All right.
and get to biz. Okay, so we were talking about our heat wave, which we have established it is a heat wave because this is like day 6. And it is hot.
Well, normally we have, even when it gets hot everywhere else, it's foggy here and cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, so we literally have to dress in layers. So when we leave here, it's jackets, hoodies, long pants, long shirts. But then you go about a mile.
2 miles.
About a mile, maybe 2 miles. No, because the, what's the coffee place?
Phil's is 2 miles.
It's 2 miles?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 miles, and then the temperature changes. An idea that the setup was this way with Stanley and not Diane. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you got that right. Yep.
I'm always trying something new.
Yeah.
Because why do I have her as a co-host if I can't let her log in as a co-host? And so the system says that she's consistent. Yes, don't tell me.
Oh, another Brian's ceremony was packed too. Man, it was packed. I was laughing. I was walking with my mom at ceremony, and there was this lady with a walker. So you know she's got to maneuver through people, but she totally did not even look to see who was in front of her, and like cut my mom and I off while we were walking, and we're like, okay, we're gonna let this go. You know, she has her walker, hard time. But I was just like, it was so packed that like. Literally, it was so hard to walk. I was like, why are we even trying to like get some exercise in at the mall when like we can't even move?
Why is yours so big?
I made it full screen.
Okay,
Why is yours so big?
I didn't know you can make it that big. You gotta rub it.
I did not mean for you to say
What
that.
is the deal?
What is the dual panel
Panel
style?
style.
Stanley's head is a
a-
puppy. Oh, I know, Beeb. Your head is so small compared to mine. Oh, you know why? Because your phone. I mean, your
Because my phone
computer
is
a
further
little.
away.
His computer is a little farther
Let me
away.
do like this.
Just kidding. Good evening. Felix.
I'm
said
not a
that-
cat. Remember that story where the judge was,
No.
the guy was in court and he tried to use
Oh.
Zoom and he was a cat head.
Yeah, and he was
And-
getting hella frustrated.
It's like, I'm not a cat, I'm a real person. I'm not a cat.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, so sorry. So going back to 1980.
So that was the last time it was this hot in October. And 1980 that's how long ago. How
In the
back
Bay
we go.
Area.
In the Bay Area.
And where were you in 1980? Still in
I
Philly?
wasn't even out of high school yet.
Oh, okay.
So that was a long
time ago. Yeah, I wasn't here either.
And I was trying to see if there was there's always that talk about earthquake weather. And I was trying to figure out if there was a correlation between the heat and 1989 quake. But I wasn't able to find that. But it's hard to find temperatures from that date that far back.
Yeah, I really wasn't here. Yep.
So, there we go. Yes, I was just reading something else. Go ahead.
Oh.
I'm trying to play catch up on all
I
that.
was just listening. So, yeah. So, I mean, are you looking at here?
No, up here it said 1980. So
Yeah.
he actually went back and found the same thing I found.
No. He was saying Diane really wasn't here in 1980. And that's true. I wasn't.
You're getting... Okay,
I
yours
wasn't.
upside down. That's why. See, mine's is down here and yours is up there.
Yeah, I'm reading this one. It goes that way.
So Gabriel, since you can find historical temperatures, tell me what the temperature was just the week before the 1989 Loma Prieta quake. I was in Salinas, and I don't remember if it was... But I remember it was warm when we came out.
You know what? I want to say that I remember it being warm.
Now, I remember
during
the Long Beach quake, the Northridge quake, it's always hot in the valley. But in this case, it was...
Yeah, Felix, I want to say that the rain does normally start in November because my birthday is in November, and my birthday is usually pretty overcast, if not drizzling or sprinkling. So, yeah, I think the rain does start in November, and usually it's probably mid or end of November where it actually starts raining. But then around my birthday time, I feel like it's just always drizzling. Even in San Diego, remember?
Yeah. It was the 80s at San Francisco on the...
SFO.
It's SFO, sorry. In the 9th, 10th, and 17th quake day. And the days between were all below 7.
I do remember it being warm that day.
It was a warm day.
Of the quake. It was warm,
because
yeah.
Candlestick Park normally is cold and it was hot.
And our windows were open.
And there was a quake today in near Anaheim, I think, 4 point something. You just read 8th, 9th, and 9th. 10th. Hey, I'm trying to read the small print.
You should make it bigger.
You got to rub it. You hear that?
I did. I've been hearing that since before
But
the podcast.
if I do that, then I can only see this. So now I see that it's better.
Yeah, that's how I have mine.
Okay, so it's better.
Yeah. So, so, I mean, who knows? Whether it's connected to the earthquake, the weather, no idea. During the 1989 earthquake, I was living in South San Jose and working in Milpitas, and it was warm, but nothing unusual for October in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Yeah, October is pretty warm. Is pretty
Wait,
warm.
what was that last quake? What year? What was that? October?
Yeah, Loma Prieta, October 17th.
Oh,
The anniversary's coming.
you know what that means?
What?
We about to get it. About to get it.
Babe, it's hot every.
Well, we can't.
It's hot every year in October.
We can't
here.
get it. You know why? Because I paid our earthquake insurance.
You're crazy.
Ironically, I almost didn't pay my earthquake insurance because it kept telling me that my information I put in to repay it was incorrect. The temperature there is 78, which is better than Chandler, Arizona.
Wow, it's warmer here than it is in Anaheim right now. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parrish, you're experiencing some really nice weather compared to Arizona right now. Gabriel says it's been 52 times 3 or 52. What?
It's
I
been,
don't know what the asterisk there is for. It's been 3 weeks since you said Dr. Dre, even though nobody wrote it. That's random.
maybe meant 523 weeks.
Oh. Really?
I don't know what he meant.
Oh, that's more than a year.
I think
then.
that it may have been censored by the 52 times 3. So I mean, I didn't know.
52 weeks is in a year, so it's been
7 whole days.
Okay, I am not. It is too hot to be thinking
I'm trying to fix my. These are my regular glasses,
math equations,
and they're crooked. I'm trying to uncrooked them.
You know what? Just take the glasses off. Can you not see the screen well with it being that big or no?
I can't see the screen well being that small. So now I'm back to where I was before.
What?
I can't see it all. So you just read.
No, you wear them.
Thank you.
I like for you to read. Have you guys been to Palm Springs? It's the hottest place I've been. 112.
Okay, let me tell you my Palm Springs story.
Oh gosh.
So when I lived in LA, my ex-wife at the time had an idea to take our car, which wasn't in the best of shape, to Palm Springs. Now I have never. Oh, actually, let me take that back. It was my car, but it was the I forgot which car it was I had, but I drove it to. We went to Palm Springs. I had never experienced African Sahari desert heat in my life. Safari, yeah, Sahari, whatever they call that desert, Sahara Desert.
Okay, just stop talking.
So we drive.
Stop trying to explain.
We drive to Palm Springs, and it is literally 1,000,000,000,000 degrees. We had drove on the face of the sun. This is from someone who has never been in that kind of heat before.
This is way before you lived in Phoenix.
This is way before. This was back in the early '90s.
Okay.
Drove all the way to Palm Springs. It was so hot. I said, "Nope, nope." She got mad at me too because I said, "Nope, we're not doing this."
You're not driving to Palm Springs?
Nope. She goes, "Oh, we'll just go sit under a tree and wait for it to cool down." Nope. No, we drove. I got there. Mm-hmm. And it was literally driving onto the face of the sun, for me. And they had these little hotels that had the little misters, but I couldn't get past the heat. And remember now, my car wasn't really had the best air conditioning either. And so I turned around and drove my ass right back to LA.
Oh my gosh!
And
you left her?
No, sure.
Oh, okay. I was like, I know you're not mean.
Drove away, but. On the way back, I started getting this number in my car.
And for context, how far is LA from Palm Springs? It's like an hour drive?
Let me see.
Because
hey Siri,
just want to
how far is Los Angeles from Palm Springs? Really? It says you need to turn on location services for that.
Okay, I'll just Google it. I just want to give people context. That live on.
It's about 2 hours.
That live on the East Coast or like anywhere else other than California.
So it must have been 115, 100. For me that was like African. I waited for a zebra to come run by.
So it's about an hour and a half, but with traffic it could be more. So it's 106 plus miles.
But wait, what part of LA did you do it from? From downtown LA?
Yeah, just.
So do it from Van Nuys.
Oh well, that's even farther because it's the valley. You're going from one hot place to another?
Well, Van Nuys wasn't as hot as that.
That's true. Okay, so that's about 2 hours.
Okay.
128 miles.
And it was like literally crazy heat. It was something some boy from back east never experienced. And living in Monterey was like Bay Area weather. Mm-hmm. So we had our warm days, but mostly fog. So I drove back, and she was really upset because she wanted to hang out in Palm Springs. And
Did you guys have like a party to go to or something?
No, she just wanted to drive to Palm Springs.
Oh, okay.
And then the hottest day of the year. And so on the way back, my car starts making the door. What on the earth is that noise? Mm-hmm. Turns out that the heat fried my bearings from the car, because I guess I didn't know, but someone other. So I had to get my bearings replaced in the car.
And what are the bearings? Because I don't really know car parts.
Bearings are like to keep the wheels. So when you drive, it can flow. Mm-hmm. They use bearings for that. I don't know if it's still a thing, but that's what it was back then.
Okay.
And it was my, I forgot what car it was, but it wasn't a new car. So I had to come back and then get my front end bearings replaced because of that noise.
So William, 2 hours from LA. Yeah, so LA is a big city. So specifically, Van Nuys was the area that you were coming from. Hi, Faith. Did you do a commercial for San Francisco Sheriff's Department? Hi, D-Man. What would make you think that? Parrish, tomorrow I'm walking to the blue bus and taking it to...
Yeah.
Well, have fun, Parrish. When we went to the party for in November, where you guys took those like pictures of me, was that Palm Springs?
Yes.
Okay.
That was Palm Desert.
That was Palm Desert. And it wasn't as hot though, right?
Yeah, well, we keep hearing there's some girl that looks just like her on that commercial, but
Because there's a girl in there that looks like it. Wait, was it a girl or a woman? I'm confused.
She had the doppelganger. We don't know anything about politics. We just
Doppelganger.
yeah. You ever heard that word
So
before?
I have someone that looks like me?
Yeah, a doppelganger is someone. Well, technically, I think the definition of doppelganger is someone who looks like someone who's already died. I think,
No.
but not sure.
No. The person doesn't have to be dead.
Definition of a doppelganger: a apparition or a double of a dead person.
It's not. It says living person. Anyways, man, so now people can't see that I tapped you. Oh, wait, look. Hey, there's my hand.
Of course, this is camera right here.
That's weird. Okay, anyways, this is going to be the last time. There you go.
Hey.
This is a really weird angle. Wait, I'll do that too.
Hey.
Okay, now we're just having too much fun.
Yeah.
We're not going to do this again. So, okay. So, Palm Springs, that was your story. I think the first time I went to Palm Springs was when we went to that event.
Yeah, and that was actually
2019.
comparable because it wasn't as hot because we were in Phoenix.
And it was November.
It was November, so yeah.
Yeah.
Weather behaving badly, yes. Yes,
Weather
is
behaving badly. But you know what, though? At least with now and the heat here.
Hello, Mr. Anderson.
Hello, Mr. Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we're just trying something new. We probably won't do it ever again because apparently they couldn't see Diane.
Or we might do it next week. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we might. We're going to do the same old thing tonight. Next week we're going to drink 40s.
I think I'll just drink a 39.
I want a 60 ounce, so that way I'm guaranteed to have enough. I grew up. Who in here? Raise your hand.
Who in here?
Grew up drinking 40s.
There's just two of us in here, Beeb.
Someone on the screen.
Who up in the chat?
Yeah, raise your hand if you've ever had a 40 ounce Old English 800.
I think the first 40 that I had was.
Don't say it with me.
No, I think it was with you because I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up drinking. I didn't really grow up drinking, but
I cook with 40s because I use the alcohol. Just for the record, I don't have 40s in my refrigerator.
No, we don't have 40s in our refrigerator. No, we don't. We have water in our refrigerator, sparkling water, electrolyte water, coconut water. What else? We have like 5 different versions of water in our refrigerator.
So wait, let me stop it all right now. Before you guys start looking for this commercial, yes, we got a phone call saying could she participate in an ad we're doing. We just want you, and she wanted to do something. They wanted to do something for a little quick ad, and they asked her would she mind participating. She went through Mr. Badley TV. I brought her in and had them do it. So yes, that is her dressed up as but she's not in real uniform. She's not a real.
No, it's not a real uniform.
If you were paying attention, and clearly many of you were not, I actually gave you a kind of a hint because I posted a picture of her
on your Twitter.
On my Twitter, saying
on your X.
On my X, of her looking over my shoulder, and some people got engaged with it, and other people didn't.
And some people were like, "Oh my gosh, is
your daughter?"
Okay, yeah. People were like, "Oh my gosh, is your daughter a deputy?" And then first of all, we had to
First of all, she is not a deputy.
First of all, we had to X out the daughter claims
part,
because that was really important to establish. And then the next part was, "No, I am not a deputy."
And we don't have we don't have any horse in the race for the politics. We don't even vote in that area, and for the city election, so it doesn't matter. She was paid to do a quick little thing for about 2 hours. She did it, we did it, and it was done. She didn't think anybody would notice, but clearly.
Well, the city, I mean, it's not that I didn't think anybody would notice. The city of San Francisco is pretty important and pretty big. But I just didn't actually think, because I had friends send me the video talking about, and I told no one I was doing the video. Because first of all, I was like, I'm not going to tell people I'm doing the video. And I got a text from a friend, and I was laughing because I go, "Oh, okay, it's making its rounds."
Yeah.
But anyways.
So the funny thing, it never made TV. All this was social media. It wasn't a TV ad. It's just, and they said, "No, it's just something we want to do for social media." Okay, she'll do it. That's
social
fine.
media, I think, might have a bigger reach than TV. To be honest.
Well, we know that because I did crime, but our reach was Canada, Mexico, Philadelphia, middle of the desert, and
Switzerland, Hong
Kong. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yes, internet does have a big reach, and to be fair, she was identified for the ad we did. Not the ad, the Instagram post we did on Disneyland.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know why. Do I just have one of those faces? Hello. William, I'm not telling you which video it is. Why would I make that easy for you to find?
It's not on.
I don't even know if it's on their YouTube
I
channel.
don't know.
to be
It's on the
honest.
San Francisco Sheriff DSA channel.
Meeb.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Why are you gonna make it easy?
So they're gonna look for it anyway.
Was this the one where I reminded people of the Diane and Stanley's next door neighbor?
I think that might have been the picture.
Oh yeah, that was the post. Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was that video from like 30, from like 3 years ago or something, 3 or 4 years ago.
Which video?
We had to do a snippet of our podcast where I was sitting right next to you.
So Mr. Anderson likes the split view, by the way. Keep it.
Oh, okay, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, you're
We're
frozen.
glad you like it. No, you were just frozen.
No, you were just frozen.
Oh, you're.
No, you
Look,
were just frozen. I
look.
see. So, by the way, we're also having, if you ever noticed, and it should have been over with yesterday, but solar storms. So we've been having interruption on TV signal. There's a possibility of some internet interruption. We had a big, massive solar storm, and that affected a lot of stuff. And you froze, and now the audio is out of sync again. I'm not doing a refresh.
man.
We'll deal with it. I can do it again, but then turn your mic on first.
And then I'll do a
Okay.
refresh. And then refresh.
So then it'll just be me again.
Yes, it'll be
Okay,
you.
so am I talking to myself now, or can you guys hear me? Because I took off the mute button. Oh, you're back really fast. Okay, I can mute myself again.
There we go. Now you just.
Wait.
Actually, I took out the audio. Wait, don't. Let's see. I went through and took out the echo. So, hey guys, is there still a echo?
And thank you for the 99 cents.
Thanks for the 99 cents,
Felix.
Felix.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for the super chat.
Let's just let me check you out here.
Okay, Felix,
But by the time you see this, he will be back. Oh, so they did hear you, so it did work.
Okay. I think the ceiling fan is causing that problem. We don't have a ceiling fan. Personal jinx.
You owe me a soda.
No, we don't drink soda.
Yeah,
So turn your mic off.
Okay. Turn my mic off.
All right, so that calls an
Mic is
echo.
off. Okay. Mic is off. Mic is off.
Actually, let me turn my mic off too.
No.
You're right. Sorry. First day, new brain.
Oh,
See what happened when I
man.
don't wear a hat?
It's sounding very horror house. Oh, is it because of the fan?
No, we fixed the echo.
Oh, because of the echo. Too much echo. Okay.
Oh, we should do like a Halloween echo.
Oh, echo with roughly a half a second delay.
Yeah, that would be bad. That's like trying to talk. Remember you talking to your cell phone and you get this horrible echo and you're like, I'll call you back.
Yeah, because all you can hear
Here's
is yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Personal jinx.
Can you stop? I'm sure. It's so cute. Can I have some of your water?
Yes. Okay, that's all.
Okay, now Stanley's just messing with us. One mic only, but dual cameras works great.
Well, thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
So, you know, from now on, when I want to talk to you, I just put you in the other room.
What do you mean when you don't want to talk to me? When we don't want to podcast in the same room?
When you get mad at me and you just go in the bedroom and, oh, I'm not doing this podcast
But I love
tonight.
sitting next to you. And I never say I'm not doing this podcast.
Never. Ouch. Why you punch me under the table?
Oh, what are you talking about? My hands are right here.
Oh, wait, ready? Would you like a drink of fresh, sparkling water? Ooh. What the world we live in? Could you
Would
pass
you
that
like
back
a
over to
drink?
me? Oh, well, thank you.
That's so weird. Anyways, okay, what were we talking about before our audio went out of sync again?
Well, it sounded horrible because Not only was there a echo, but the mic was slightly pitched higher.
Oh, we're gonna have to go back and listen to that.
No, I don't want to hear it.
I want to. What time was that? Around before 48?
Ask Gabriel, who gives you the exact time. It was October 14th, 1972.
Oh my gosh. Today's October 6th, right?
Yes.
Oh, William likes the new setup also. Well, okay. You know, every now and then maybe we'll change it up and we'll do this one. But I think that when we're in the same room together, it is kind of weird going like, hey, and then I'm looking off, you know?
Yeah. It does look kind of weird. I'm going back to full screen again so I can read the text. There we go.
Okay, wait, what were you saying before our audio went out of sync, though?
I don't remember. Because the audio went out of sync, so therefore my brain went out of sync.
So it's not in sync?
Nope, not
it's
in
not
sync.
It's not a boy band?
No, it's Boyz II Men.
Oh, I love Boyz II Men.
Gabriel, time check.
Whew. Okay, that light, is it me or did the light just get brighter?
It's just you.
Okay.
It's your emasculation.
Emasculation.
Oh my God, the customer of mine gave me the same sparkling the other day. It was by far the best I've had. Went to Costco and brought some. Oh, yeah.
Topo Chico?
This water, which we're not being sponsored by, is actually pretty good. We won't say the name.
I are.
And I asked that what Diane said be stricken from the record.
But you know what, though? I will say there's another water that I actually like better from Trader Joe's called, am I not supposed to say it?
Would you like some water?
I didn't even get to taste it.
Would you like some water?
No. I don't want to play around with water and laptops. I'm traumatized. I had an experience back in college, so...
This is the first time people actually said that's good water because normally they go, oh, you know, the last time that water has micro plastics in it.
Who are you imitating?
I'm imitating the world as I hear it.
I really don't like it when you do that voice. So we like that sparkling water, but by the way, my mom's friend, who we give the bottles to, she said, oh, they drink that expensive water.
That water? This?
I guess. I didn't realize Topo Chico was expensive.
When was it?
No.
When did they have the conversation?
When my mom gave her the bottle.
When was the conversation?
I don't know, like last week.
Okay, last week wasn't... We haven't drunk Topo Chico in a month.
But we're backed up bottles, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but also, Gerolsteiner.
Now that's expensive water.
Gerolsteiner is expensive water.
Hello, Chris Maverick.
Hi, Chris. And it is very good sparkling water from Trader Joe's. I wish they would sell that in bulk.
So, Chris, you just joined us. Diane is in Los Angeles, and I'm in San Francisco. And so we're chatting. We have duplicate houses that we had them make the exact same house with the exact same decoration. So when we go there, you won't know the difference. Now, the hardest part was moving the ocean. And
the really hard part is like going like this and being able to reach for his head.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry. Are you pretending to be frozen?
I got my daughter the other day. She's talking to me. She's in Spain. And I froze. I'm like this. And she's like, Daddy, are you frozen? I think he's frozen. And you're in the background talking.
And I'm laughing, so I was like, I don't understand. We're in the same room.
You know that one where we stand because I can see the Jurassic
Park poster.
No,
exactly.
we actually brought the Jurassic Park. We brought a duplicate Jurassic Park poster to match the one, so that way it's like we moved out of our house, but if we placed it with exact replicas. That's a replica.
That's too much work.
That's even, as a matter of fact, Diana is AI, is written by AI.
I am AI.
Dasani is nothing more than city water run through a filter.
Oops.
You okay over there?
I just dropped something.
Just for the record, Dasani water. He said, "Sure, Jan."
Where's
Brady Bunch?
Oh yeah. Oh
we
yeah,
had
Jan.
this conversation
Yeah, we did.
Earlier.
We did. Okay. Hey, homie. It's okay. Tranquilo, chico.
Oh, now you speak Spanish?
¿Estás bien? Okay.
Tell them about your Spanish.
No, let's not talk about my Spanish. You guys need to get the Jurassic Park Lego set. It's pretty sweet. Oh my gosh, Mr. Anderson. Or I'm sorry, Mr. Anderson. I have not played with Legos in years. Like, I'm talking about years. Like, it's been a very long time.
So I'll say this with Legos. We know what I don't like about Legos?
That when you step on them, they hurt your feet?
You knew that. Oh my goodness. That is my thing. Is Legos are great until you forget about them at nighttime and you go to walk somewhere and
What did I know?
So what's your excuse for being late,
Yes, Chris, please tell us.
Let me guess. You were watching Hong Kong Fooey while in Hong Kong, drinking.
Are you drinking coffee?
No, he's drinking. What's those little with the black balls in them?
Boba.
Boba.
The black balls in them.
Legos. AI have a big box of Legos.
I like Legos actually, but man, it's been a long time, and I don't know if I have the patience to like build things anymore.
My sister's into invisible puzzles.
Why invisible?
They're actually called invisible puzzles. There is no picture.
Oh, you just build the puzzle?
You get a puzzle, you put it together, and there's no picture connected to it.
And you find out what the picture is after?
No, I don't know how it works. I'm like, why would I want to do it invisible? Ran into someone I've not seen for 21 years. I used to be her teacher in middle school, and I recognized her by her ball cap, the same one I gave to her at that time. Wow!
Oh, wow! That's pretty cool, Chris. Oh my gosh, the fact that she actually still wears the ball cap is really cool. But by the way, what kind of cap was it? Because for someone to still wear a cap after like 21 years is like pretty amazing, right? Because I would think the cap would be dirty by then.
Okay, let's pause for a second.
I guess you could wash it.
I need to make a public service announcement. Same one I did on LinkedIn. I'm going to do it here. So I keep getting messages from people who claim to follow me, and some don't. They just know I exist. That, oh, when you ever come back from Arizona, why don't we get together and have lunch? Or if you're back in the Bay Area, let me know and I'll get you a pink patch.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Why? And I'm like, I have been back in the Bay Area for more than 2 years. It was.
Sorry, you're gonna start all over again.
What's so funny?
No, I'm laughing because it's ridiculous that people still think you live in Arizona.
I got a message today going, hey, if you're ever back in the Bay, come by, I got something for you. So, I do not live in Arizona anymore. I'll say it again for the people in the back. I do not live in Arizona anymore. Pacifica, California, which is near San Francisco. Because when I tell people I live in Pacifica, they rent a hotel in Half Moon Bay and said, hey, I'm right down the street from you. You should come visit. Half Moon Bay is 45 minutes away.
Is it that far?
If you get traffic, yes.
Oh.
You ever try to go to the Pumpkin Festival in Half Moon Bay?
Yes.
Do it. Take an hour. 6
Yeah.
miles down that 92. It take you an hour.
Okay.
And then the other day, Diane and I were leaving Half Moon Bay. We found this restaurant that we liked that had it was a British restaurant, bangers and mash, chips and
Fish and
chips. And on the way back, my phone rings. Hey, where are you going? One of my friends was coming into Half Moon Bay, saw us drive by, and decides to call me and ask where we were going. I thought that was pretty funny. It was like, because the line coming in was really long because rush hour, and we were going against rush hour. Anyway, I do not live in Arizona. I have not for the last 2 years.
Pumpkin Festival is awesome.
I do. I love the Pumpkin Festival.
So Chris is answered my question and says it was a Vancouver Canucks cap from 2003 black color, and she said she doesn't wear it often except she decided today. Lucky. Nice. Okay, that's very cool.
So Gabriel wrote, Half Moon Bay is 15 miles from Pacifica. It's actually 12 miles, but it's only one lane. If you go down Highway 1, it's only one lane. And you have to go through areas where there's surfers, there's that McDonald's, there's a burger, there's a Taco Bell on the beach. There's people who don't know how to drive. They're going 2 miles an hour. So a 15-minute drive should be, but it's not. It never is.
I feel like it's like a 25-minute drive.
It's like a 25 minutes to an hour drive. But if it's really bad traffic, it can be 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you have all the sightseers looking at the ocean, and every now and then, one of them drives off the cliff.
Hopefully that doesn't happen that often, though.
It happens enough that there's a search and rescue team on standby in case someone drives off the cliff. And some people do it on purpose, and some people do it by accident. And either way you do it, it's like a 100-foot cliff. So most people who go off the cliff don't survive. One guy survived. He tried to drive off the cliff to commit suicide with his whole family in a
the
Tesla.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember that.
So it's really narrow. It used to be called, there was an area they built a tunnel in. It used to be called Devil's Slide.
Yeah.
Because every time it rained, the mountain slid. They put a tunnel there. The tunnel is about a quarter mile long. It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Pretty long tunnel. I keep thinking that if there's ever a nuclear war, I'm rushing down to that tunnel.
I feel like you mention that every single time we drive through that tunnel.
Like, if we ever have a nuclear war, I'm going to that tunnel.
That tunnel is longer than the Robin Williams tunnel?
Oh, by a long shot, by 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Robin Williams tunnel is the one that is right across it's Sausalito, right?
Yes,
yeah.
going into Marin County.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge, which is crazy that we drive across the Golden Gate Bridge all the time, and people are like, they fly in to visit that bridge, and we drive across it, and we're like, $9.
Well, you know what the weird part is that people fly to see it, but like I think I've only walked across the Golden Gate Bridge maybe twice or 3 times in my lifetime. But there's a half marathon coming up where you can run across in November, but I actually didn't sign up for it because I haven't trained for it. So yeah, I'm still training for my 10K. And then I will do the half marathon.
Yeah. So in Arizona, in Bay Area, 15 minutes to anywhere is not 15. 15 miles is not really, your typical 15-mile drive.
That's kind of like it's like LA too.
It's like Highway 1, PCH.
Yeah.
You can never do PCH in a short period.
But you remember when I lived in LA and my work and home were like 10 miles away? What?
I'm there.
What?
Look at the screen.
Oh, 10 miles away. Sorry.
Yeah, look at me.
Looking at you.
I'm right here.
10 miles away, but it took me like 30 to 45 minutes to get to work.
I'm right here.
Oh,
Jan.
oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
Greg. Okay,
all right.
Greg.
Sheesh.
Okay, so should we talk to each other like this? So,
yeah. So how you
this
doing?
is like really weird because I'm looking at my
Did you say that out loud? Wow. Can't take some people anywhere.
No, anyways. Irene says, I'm on the coast, stay home on the weekends during hot weather and pumpkin season.
Because you can't go nowhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know why? On Friday, we went down to the beach, just like, it was evening time. We went to the beach. Oh, because I went for a run. Oh my God. Actually, I would rather look up. Can we switch? So I went for a run on Friday and we were there and like, it was crazy. Like I had a hard time, there you go. I had a hard time running because there were so many people on the path.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I need to stop running when people come to the coast and it's hot because that's when people come. Do I look weird?
Yeah, I understand completely.
Does this look weird?
Just look at the screen.
Does this look weird, guys?
Thank you, Mr. Anderson, for the super chat.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
So, yes, we do want to do a meet and greet, but it's going to have to be some really interesting parameters because I don't want us to have a meet and greet and be trolled at the meet and greet.
Yeah.
Because some people show up just for that reason, and that reason only.
It can't be a widely publicized meet and greet.
Yeah. So is everybody else getting the bad connection again? Because we have 900 we have a huge. We can shoot for it, but Memorial Day, that gives people enough time to figure it out.
Yeah.
We have a
actually,
huge bandwidth of 900, almost 1,000, almost a gig of pushing through here.
a terabyte, I think.
We almost have a terabyte of data, but for some reason, the last couple of weeks, because of the solar storms,
Yeah.
we've been getting pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think the solar storms have been, and our TV has been impacted too.
Yeah. Yeah, when running, be careful that you don't sprain your ankle.
Oh yeah, no, Parrish, trust me. I was very careful. It got to a point where it got dark, and I was like, I'm just gonna stop running. So yeah, no, I try really hard. I do a lot of exercises to strengthen my the area around my ankles, calves. Strengthen my knees. So I'm hopefully just gonna avoid that as much as possible.
So yesterday, I went. I'm gonna interrupt you, but yesterday I went to. What?
Sorry, Chris.
I would love to have Chris fly in from there. That would be great.
I'm laughing because he giggled at 69.
I went to the Pink Patch Project, which is run by San Mateo Police Department. And one of the reasons why I went is because show support. But the other reason is because my sister she's in Georgia, but she is a breast cancer survivor. Her first surgery was in 2012. And I flew back over and over again to make sure that she was okay. And sometimes I'd fly back and they'd cancel the surgery. I'd go back home, and then I'd fly back again. It got really expensive, flying back and forth. And people were like, "Well, how come you never have any money?" Well, first of all, I had 2 kids, and flying back and forth for my sister who had, that.
It's a lot. It can add up.
Rental car because she didn't live near an airport. And his brother's getting married right before Memorial Day. That's why he's picking that. So he has an ulterior motive for it.
Me.
What?
No.
Well, he said my cousin's getting married in Berkeley right before
go.
Memorial Day weekend.
There you go.
What did I say?
Brother.
Oh, my cousin. Sorry, I was thinking about my brother. Sorry. So I'm trying to do 2 things at the same time. I'm juggling 2 parts of my family.
Well, I could read the comments for you while you tell the story. I'll wait to read the rest of the comments.
So I went through there, and they gave me. And if you went to my social media, you see I posted some pink patches that I had from other agencies. Well, then my people who saw the post on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook have all called me and said, or reached out to me and said that they have a pink patch if I want one, and they'll give it to me, and I'm going to. Collect all the pink patches, and at some point I would love to make a plaque of the pink patches and then give it to my sister because she thought it was the coolest thing in the world. She's not in the law. My nephew is a sergeant. Her son is a sergeant out in Georgia, so there's a connection. But she liked the patches. But then I got a really cool message from the designer of my patch. And he said that he's going to donate 10 patches that are the ones already made in pink. That's cool. And that we should auction those off to raise money for the Pink Patch Project. And I think that's a great idea. So, and I told my sister if we auction them off, and the money that we get from it, we will donate to her Georgia version of the for breast cancer research. And happy birthday. We missed your birthday on October 2nd.
No, he corrected it. October 21st. So it's coming up.
Oh. And
wait. Or is it October 2nd, but
he's
you're turning
going to be
21?
I don't know which one it'll be. He's going to be drinking age.
I'm confused.
So.
But also, Parrish, I want to go back to your comment where you said that
he'll be 41.
Oh, it's October 21st and you'll be 41. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Happy early birthday then. And sorry about your nerve damage. That I'm just now looking at that comment, but
he was running. Did he get it from running?
Yeah, he said because of he said be careful not to sprain my ankle because of it. He suffered nerve damage.
Gabriel said, "God, I withdraw my happy birthday."
Or you could just say happy early birthday, 41, the big 4-1.
I agree with you 100%.
Who?
You.
Okay. That's so weird.
Hey, can you see my heart beating?
Yes, I can see more than your heart beating.
All right. Okay. Hey, you have a bald spot.
No, that's just white hair.
Okay. I will re-wish on the 20th.
You look like you missed a spot shaving underneath your neck.
Withdrawing a happy birthday is totally uncool.
Cool, I know, right? But he said I will re-wish on the 20th. Withdrawing a happy birthday is totally uncool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very unique, eclectic group of people in our chat.
Yes.
If you want to chat and you're not eclectic, you're welcome to join us as well. We need a little. Wait a minute. Where did
Betty Veronica
go? Is she still there?
I don't know. She said the one thing and then left.
Betty Veronica, are you still there?
Oh, maybe because I told her that we were experimenting, so maybe she just signed off.
Lame.
But anyways, happy early birthday. This looks like the Brady Bunch show opening credits.
We said that at the beginning.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah, we were going for that. Here's a lady.
No. Here's a story.
Here's a story
of a lovely lady
who was bringing up three very lovely girls. One of them had hair of gold, like her mother. The other one.
What's the words? The other one.
I don't know. I forgot.
I forget.
And here's her father.
Experimenting. Yes, we were experimenting, as in like our setup. So I guess she could hear our audio, but couldn't see the video yet. And then we got on, and I realized she didn't message after that, huh? Oh no, she left.
Betty Roberts, come back.
Betty Roberts.
We want to get you.
Feel my laptop. And my laptop is
that
actually really hot. Yeah, it's never hot. The other one in pearls.
Yeah, that's it.
What that is. The other one. Yeah, I had a feeling I thought that, but I didn't.
My favorite person of the Brady Bunch was
Alice.
Yes.
I liked Alice too.
Yeah. The maid. Well, at least only thing I'm glad about the Brady Bunch is that they didn't have a black maid. That would have been, I'm just saying, that's because that would have been back in those days. That the first thing it was served was because remember in Tom and Jerry they had a black maid with 3 fingers.
Yeah, no, but also I never really realized that. I think when I watched Tom and Jerry when I was younger, I didn't actually realize that the maid was black.
Yeah, she only had 3 fingers.
No, scratch that. I'm sorry. I did realize the maid was black. I didn't realize that she had 3 fingers. What am I saying? I think I'm like it's like really hot. I tell you what, it's really hot in here.
It is really hot. So take a. I'm so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
So another thing that bugs me is when I was growing up, I used to go into clubs, and clubs in Philadelphia, clubs in New Jersey. But what bugged me was every time I went to the club, into the bathroom, there was a old black guy in there sitting in a little chair that hands you paper towels to dry your hands with, and cologne and chewing gum, and I just and you kind of felt obligated to give them money.
Yeah. Even
though all you just want to do is go to the bathroom, and whoever thought that going to the bathroom would cost you money.
Yeah.
And there was a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. There were 4 men living all together,
That's
yet they were all alone. I remember the song. I couldn't remember it then, but I remember it now. Until one day when this lady met this fellow, and they knew they were much more than a hunch.
Hunch?
No, much more than a bunch. That's how they became the Brady Bunch. Hey, so who was the...
I don't think that's...
What was the show that they tried to make that was supposed to be almost like the Brady Bunch?
It came up after?
I think so. The Partridge Family.
The Partridge Family came after the
I don't
Brady
know.
Bunch?
Well, Gabriel won't know. He wasn't born yet. The lady met this fellow, and they knew there was much more than a hunch. I knew I was right.
Hunch.
That's the group must have formed a family. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
Are you doing the Cabbage Patch?
I used to love the Brady Bunch.
I love the Brady Bunch too.
I remember when Jan. Remember when Jan got got hit in the nose with a basketball? And her nose swelled up?
That was Jan, or was that Marsha?
Or was it Marsha? No, Jan got hit with the basketball.
Okay.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Yeah, and the Partridge Family was the other one. And they rode the bus.
The Partridge Family is a show I haven't seen. I have not seen the Partridge Family. Did you watch the...
Which show came first, the Partridge Family or the Brady Bunch?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to unlock your phone for that.
So the Partridge Family came in 1971.
And the Brady Bunch?
The Brady Bunch came in 19... Oh, wait. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Here, I can do a quick Google search.
So it doesn't really say. But here is...
Oh, Jan got hit by a football.
I
What
think
did
she got
you
hit by a
say?
ball.
You said basketball,
Well, a
huh?
ball. So she got hit in the face and her nose swelled up. So here is the Brady Bunch and the Partridge Family.
So, William Williams says Partridge Family was the single mom hippie family version of the Brady Bunch.
Okay, so
Yes,
which came first?
so that's
Which came first?
That's the show that I haven't seen, the Partridge Family. So
I didn't like
don't
the
know.
Partridge Family. So wait a minute, 69 was the Partridge Family? Oh, Brady Bunch ran from 1969 to 1974. I love when Chris just comes out with all these
With all the facts.
yeah. And remember the one that, I think the ending season, when they decided to go to Hawaii, and then they had the tokum, the Hawaiian tokum that was supposed to be voodoo, and they were like cursed.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, then they started reaching.
Oh, so I think the Partridge Family came after.
Oh, wait, I didn't know there was a Barty Bunch.
A what bunch?
A Barty Bunch.
Barbie?
William wrote Barty Bunch.
Oh.
So the Partridge Family ran from 1970, so they were after.
Oh, so they 1970. So they were.
It was.
They ran together though, but it came after the Brady Bunch, right?
I just said that.
Well, no, you didn't. I didn't actually let you finish saying that.
Never let me finish. Never let me finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the Partridge Family because I've never seen it. Is it not
good.
worth it?
I'm good. No, you can watch it. Enjoy yourself.
Want to watch the Brady Bunch again?
No, I'm good.
I like Cindy. Cindy was so cute.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll let you watch the Brady Bunch on one condition.
We don't watch the Cosby Show again.
No.
Because we watch the Cosby Show a lot, guys.
I'll
tell you why. Okay,
no.
I watch the Cosby Show a lot.
I've seen every episode of the Cosby Show in the last 12 months.
Okay.
300.
Okay, so
700
you
times.
guys, so
300.
So there's this channel called TV One. You guys probably have heard of it. Maybe there's this channel called TV One, and I discovered maybe earlier this year. Yeah, I think it was earlier this year. I discovered that the Cosby
300
Show,
episodes later.
that the Cosby Show is on TV One, and they play the shows. They play the episodes every day, and on Friday after 5 p.m. it just like goes up until midnight. So like literally like the seasons, you're rolling through the different seasons like every month, and so like we've seen so many episodes. What?
The Barty Bunch was a Canadian knockoff of the Brady Bunch.
Was it really?
No,
I've never even heard of the Barty Bunch. Oh,
Yeah,
joke. He said joke. Hey, we believed you.
You had me hooked for it. I was about to go do
He
some
was about
research.
to Google it. He pulled up his phone.
I was like, oh, we got to Google this one.
But anyways, I loved the Cosby Show growing up, but I didn't see all of the seasons growing up.
So we watched them all now.
So we watched them. So I watched them all as an adult.
But wait, let me explain this to you. It's not that she watches them. Stanley, you gotta see this part. This part is so funny. And so I come and I go.
There's this one episode.
And I'm mouthing it because I've already seen it like 300 times already.
Babe, I don't call you in to watch it. I called you in to watch it probably the first time. After that, we've known that you see it. I know that you've seen it.
Oh, babe, this is the funniest part. Watch this part. Oh my God, let me wind it. Did you see that? And this, she knows that every single season had a new opening.
I knew that every season had a new opening, but like now I know which season goes with which opening because I didn't realize which season. Man, look at you making fun of me.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, so Cosby Show was one of my favorite shows growing up, and it just brings back a lot of memories to be able
Every time
to,
I think of the Cosby Show, I think of
be able to-
Preludes. You want some pudding pops with your Preludes?
I'm just sad that actually that whole situation has overshadowed how great that show was. I still enjoy the show.
Well, here's the part I don't get.
But
There must have been a shortage of actors during the Cosby Show.
because they had like one person play like 3 different roles.
Not only that, but the same people in the Cosby Show were on not in Living Single. What's the other one?
I don't know what you're saying.
There's another show where the school.
Well, yeah, because
A different world.
Because the storyline follows Denise
And
going to college.
How is it that...
Of course, Denise is going to be in the show.
How is it that... and ask me this question. How is it that Mr. Huxtable... So, first of all, it's called The Cosby Show, but no one in the show is called Cosby.
Beeb, that's because it's his show.
No one in the show is named Cosby. It's the Huxtables. And he lives there in New York City.
They're in Brooklyn.
But yet he goes and gets a hoagie, a Philadelphia hoagie in New York City. Oh. And eats it. And then he has temple everywhere.
You done?
No, I'm not done. I'm on a rant right now. It's so right now I got her watching Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah. So if we're gonna talk about shows, so I know that like a couple of weeks ago we might have mentioned, yes, A Different World was a good show. It was, and it had Sinbad in there.
I knew Sinbad.
And yes.
And I hope he's doing okay. He had a stroke.
Was a good show. Okay, so going back to Better Call Saul, though. So we had just finished Breaking Bad like last month.
Breaking Wind?
Is it Breaking Bad? Was it last month?
Breaking Wind.
Was it last month, D?
Yes.
So we just finished Breaking Bad last month.
Wait. We didn't just finish it. I seen it already. I introduced her to Breaking Bad.
And we saw Breaking Bad. We
and now
finished it.
I introduced her to...
Now we're watching Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
You know what? And Stanley and I both say this. Better Call Saul would have been better if it had came out first, because then I would think I would have understood Breaking Bad characters better. But that's okay, because I'm starting to like put two and two together now as I'm watching Better Call Saul. Y'all who broke Win.
No one.
You broke Win. So, anyways, Better Call Saul. We're on season 3 now, right?
Yes.
And there's 6 seasons.
And who's your favorite character?
In Better Call Saul?
Yeah. Gian.
I think I like Mike.
You know, so let me explain something.
Oh, I do like Gus Fring too.
Yeah, so
I
Gus
like
Fring
Gus
is paid by...
Is played by Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, and I went back, and this guy is a really good actor.
He is very good.
And did you guys watch Dick Tracy? I watch it every day when I put my phone on, and I watch my Dick Tracy watch.
You know what? I don't actually remember.
She didn't know. She never heard of Spy vs. Spy. I told her about that yesterday from Mad Magazine.
How old am I? How old am I, Beeb?
You want me to tell people?
He already knows how old I am.
Spy versus Spy.
I don't remember. Okay, first of all, there were some... Why do I keep hearing Better Croissant? Is that
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. Am I saying it bad or something? No. It's weird because... So I grew up in the 80s, 90s. But, like, I was sheltered and didn't have cable. So there are certain things I watched and certain things I didn't watch. But I don't remember when he brought up Spy vs. Spy. I didn't remember that for some reason. What?
No, I just remembered something. Keep going.
So I don't remember if I saw Dick. I feel like I watched Dick Tracy, but I don't remember, to be honest. Anyways.
No, keep going.
What are you looking up?
Nothing. I'm not looking up anything. I'm just trying to put up this.
Oh, okay.
But it covers your face.
It covers my face.
So, not leave it up forever. I wish I could move it.
Yeah, the correct French pronunciation of croissant is similar to call Saul.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Cover your face.
Croissant. Wasn't Spy vs. Spy on Mad TV? That's what I thought. But you were... Mad TV, I used to watch that show. Hey, the chat went away.
Just for a second. I don't want to cover your face because it's so beautiful.
No, we can cover my face. Giancarlo Esposito recently remade his epic rant from Do the Right Thing. It was glorious. Oh, we need to look that up.
From what?
It said he recently remade his epic rant from Do the Right Thing.
Oh, I gotta look it up because that was my favorite.
I gotta go and look that up too.
Right, let me take
that. From Mad Magazine first. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I had never read that magazine, so.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Mad Magazine. And just bear with me. I'm trying to make some changes here again. And also, I just put up the link for coffee. So if you want to check out our coffee, our coins, whatever you want to do, we're here. Remember, the proceeds from that, from those go to the nonprofit, but not to Millennial-Boom. Millennial-Boom is not part of the nonprofit. We are actually part of, we're just a different It's Mr. Bally Productions that we do for the podcast, but for other stuff that we have the nonprofit for, we still want to raise funds for it so that we can do more work. But that's how we do it. But I wanted you to see the link. And also, some people wanted to know if there was a link for the coins. So this is the coin. And believe it or not, we've sold a couple of the coins, so it's not like, oh my God, they're. So we use the money from the coin sales to buy, hopefully to redesign a new coin. And maybe once we get the money for that, then we can redesign a new coin. There we go. All right, let me go back to where we were before. You can
have it cover my face.
Okay.
You can leave it up, have it cover my face, and do the chat. I'm okay with that. I don't care if my face is covered. Y'all know what I look like anyways.
What do you look like?
Me.
All right, I'm just trying to hide. All right, there we go. And then we go back here again. Where was I? Oh, we got chat.
I really like him as an actor though, Giancarlo Esposito. He's so talented.
Chat's back. Don't worry about Gabriel. We didn't break it. It goes away when we move the thing over. Gabriel, you broke the chat.
Oh, you took down the thing though?
Yeah, I have to find a smaller version.
Oh, cool. Okay, Chris sent the link on Twitter, so we'll check it out.
The link to the new show?
It's the link to his rant.
Okay.
He remade it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think for Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, I think my favorite characters, I liked Gus Fring, which was played by Giancarlo. There's just, bless you, there was just something about his character and that he was, like, I think I liked that he was, like, super just, like, calm and nonchalant.
Mm-hmm.
Even, and, obviously he was in, like, part of he was a huge drug dealer, but he was, like, very calm and, like, there was that one scene, though, where he was violent, where I was shocked, because that whole time, I think, during the series for Breaking Bad, he was very, like, calm and nonchalant, and he had other people do the work. What? Support the chat?
Look at me, not at me. Look at me.
Okay, he had other people do the job, and then when he did that one scene, I was, like, grossed out. You know what I mean? What?
Just stare at the camera, not up there.
Oh, you told me to look. Yeah, we're not doing this setup anymore because I like looking at you.
Oh, what's so sweet?
I like looking at you.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
And
he was so young too in Do the Right Thing.
Yes. Oh, Lord. It's so, I'm saying Lord because it's
so hot.
And we have every window open in the house.
And we have a fan going, but you guys, like, we need AC. But it's okay though, because in 2 days we won't actually need AC anymore.
We hope. I mean, we'll go back to where it's like super foggy, everything's soaking wet.
I'll be good with that though, because that's the kind of weather I like running in.
Thank you, Brad on the go, for the super chat 99 cents.
Brad on the go. Thanks for joining us.
We appreciate you. We do. Thank you.
So, Lord Hot, where's Lord Frieza?
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a little bit. And you know who didn't show up today? Jeanette.
Oh, yeah. She wasn't here last week either. I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. And got a friend, I'm not sure if he's watching or not, but he's going for surgery on the 8th.
Oh, yeah.
Kidney transplant.
Yeah.
And the best part about it was that the donor is his wife. They actually matched.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
So yeah, Lord Frieza would cool things down. That is a fact. That's a fact, Jack. That is a fact, Jack. What movie is that from? Watch somebody tell me.
Please don't test me. I don't like being tested.
Okay. I won't test you anymore. But that's from Animal House.
Never saw it.
All right. Oh, I met somebody yesterday who never seen Demolition Man.
Oh, who?
When we went to that event and we had dinner, and they were like, "Yeah, I've never heard of it. I've seen it."
You never heard of it?
They never heard of it. It was a woman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was she young?
No.
Oh. The fact that I've heard of movies but just never seen it. Stripes?
Yeah, I heard of
Chris
Stripes.
said Stripes.
That's okay. Stripes.
Is
You're
that
right.
the
Thank
movie?
you. It's from Stripes.
Oh,
Yes.
dang, Chris,
Chris is good.
Chris, have you seen every single movie?
No, Chris is good. It's right. At the fact.
Sheesh.
Yes.
You would be really good to have during trivia, Chris. Like, really good.
He would be. We'd have him in we do? We get an earpiece. And then we have Chris in the back room. And then he'll just read out the stuff to us.
Why we gotta hear? Why we
so
gotta?
Then we can sound super smart.
Why we gotta hide Chris? He'll just be on the team. You know, they have trivia teams.
Oh, okay.
Get a portable AC in February when prices are low because you'll need one again next summer or
We
fall.
don't even have the kind of windows that would support our air conditioner. Because our windows don't even they come out, they go out like this.
Oh, you need one that goes like
the old fashioned.
Oh, what about that one?
That's too wide.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Maybe an option.
They go on sale in February.
What happened?
You just though.
Did I freeze?
No, you were like it just like looked like it sped up.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm sped up. 'Cause I'm sped.
No.
As my daughter said. And then the other day I was talking about Jordache jeans.
Oh, Jordache. When he says Jordache jeans,
She thinks
it sounds
of
like
DoorDash.
he's saying DoorDash jeans. They sit on the floor and vent out the window.
Oh,
with an
those
adapter.
things.
Oh.
But you know what, though? To be honest, we rarely have ever had 7 days of heat.
No, it's usually like 3.
3 is the tops.
Yeah.
Or we'll have one day where it's like heavy heat, and then poof, next morning it's freezing. So sometimes one night we went to bed, it was super hot at night, and then when we woke up, it was super cold, and fog get rolled back in. So.
DoorDash jeans delivery would be funny. Yep. So every time he says Jordache jeans, I think he says, it sounds like you're saying DoorDash jeans. But I looked them up and Jordache jeans are hella expensive. Remember when they used to be cheap?
Well, they sell them at Walmart and they're still cheap.
Okay, well the ones
But
on the
website.
DoorDash website are hella expensive.
Yeah. Remember when, what's that used to be really cheap?
Gloria Vanderbilt?
No.
What? Isn't that what you said?
No, I was thinking of,
Levi's?
No, the underwear. The one that was going to be famous.
Oh, Champion. Champion, yeah.
Yeah, how do you sleep when it's 85 degrees?
Oh, gosh.
Very gently.
I don't know how we can sleep. To be honest, how did I fall asleep last night?
With your eyes closed?
No, with the heat, though. I don't even know. Can you take that thing down? I want to see Diane.
Nah, who wrote
Oh,
that?
you don't need to see me.
Nah.
Gabriel.
She's overrated.
I'm overrated.
Actually, I am going to take it down. I was trying to, but it's like a bunch of. You don't have any access, huh? Do you?
Let me see.
You should have access.
Where? What am I supposed to do?
Oh, I guess you don't.
No.
All right, so. Yeah, never mind.
Ooh, my computer is hot.
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up because they've already been on for an hour and 23 minutes, so.
And I use, it's 87 here and you use AC. Yep, and we don't have AC. We might have to consider buying a version on sale in February so we can just prepare for those days.
Where are we going to put it?
We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
In the garage.
Okay. In the garage.
In the garage. Ooh, do you like garage music?
No. Diane doesn't have access. So basically the entire reason for change instead of... Well, not really. Because we were trying... It was a test, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Test. Get that word in your mind. It was a test to see if we could do it because I made her a co-host. So as a co-host, I wanted to see if she had the same access that I had. But
and also we wanted to make sure that I wasn't on delay.
And, yes. The important part is, it's hard to do a podcast or a stream when your guest is in a delay. So, you would post something, and she wouldn't see it right away.
Yeah.
So this was an attempt. So technically next time,
be on delay.
we could actually do it like this. Cross each other.
We can, but I think it's better when me and you are next to each other.
You're in my space.
Oh, sorry. We don't really have a choice because the AC serves two functions: cooling and dehumidifying.
Yeah, we don't have the
Diane
humidity
Quintess,
problem here.
Yeah, Southeast Asia is very humid.
I'll be honest with you though.
So humid.
This temperature right now, this weather reminds me of the monsoons in Phoenix when we had the lightning storm.
Oh.
It's really hot, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom,
But it's
boom,
not
boom,
dry
boom.
though. It is.
But there's no clouds in the sky.
Oh yeah.
We're in the dry season right now.
It is.
And technically, this is our summer.
This is our summer. Yes, this is our summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, those. Oh my gosh. We actually were just talking about this the other day, where I was telling Stanley, like when we were when my mom and I were visiting family in the Philippines, like we would take showers only to like come out and like just be sweating again. And it was like, well, the point of taking the showers was just to be cool for like, just to find a little bit of relief. And then all of a sudden it's like I'm sweating again, but it's like also I don't want to smell. So I'm gonna take a shower. But yes, it's very humid there.
Yeah. And those humans is when you take a shower, then you come out and you're sweaty again. That's real humidity.
That's what I just said, dude.
No, I'm thinking about from back east.
Oh, okay.
So
Did you go like this so that you could be seen?
No, so I can see myself. I know you're there. I can see you.
Oh, you switched us.
I know you're there. I can smell your brains.
I used to hate it when you said that to me.
Now, let's see how good Chris really is. If Chris knows that one, I'm done. I'm dead in the water. I'm done. I'm asleep. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm awake.
Excuse me, are those Bugle Boy jeans?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, but I remember Bugle Boy. I remember, yep. I do remember those jeans. My gosh. What else did I used to wear? Union Bay. Do you remember Union Bay? Okay. Sheesh. Man.
I'm waiting for Chris to come back with the answer to that one. Tina, I know you're there. I can smell your brains.
I really hate it when you say that, Beef.
Send more cops. Send more firefighters.
I really hate it when you say that.
Favorite line I used to have ever.
Can you whisper in my ear what that movie that is?
Yes.
Have I seen that?
No. It's fun to watch it.
I just hate it when you actually say it.
What? You know what he's doing right now? Chris isn't as bright as
Chris is searching for it?
He's typing it right now so he can put a number.
Oh, members only jacket.
See?
He said The Return of the Living Dead. It took him too long though?
It took him long. He searched for it.
Chris, did you search for it, Chris?
He did internet search.
Or did you know it, Chris?
No, internet search.
Or did you hear Stanley whisper it, Chris?
No, internet search. 100%. He'll say, I put that in there, and it came up. Because he didn't know it until I said the part where, Tina.
Oh Babe, I don't want to hear you say it again.
I know you're there.
Babe, stop. I don't like it.
I can smell your brains. Just let me eat your brains, Tina. It won't hurt much.
He said, bruh, I was getting coffee from the Nespresso. He said, don't insult my intelligence. Basically, he was getting coffee from Nespresso, man.
If you've never seen Return of the Living Dead.
I have not.
It was supposed to be, like there was the Living Dead was like a horror movie. Mm-hmm. But then someone decided to make the Return of the Living Dead, which made it more comedic. So they were trapped in a funeral home, a mortuary, and somehow or another, there was this crazy rainstorm that turned people into zombies. Mm-hmm. And the way they survived was, if they ate your brains, then you would become a zombie.
Oh gosh.
So there were people inside who were hiding from the zombies, but then some of the people in the zombies became zombies, and then the people who weren't wanted to get away. So then it was like, Tina was like trying to get away from, like the screaming girl running away. And then the guy like, Tina.
Okay, you said it like enough already. Enough.
Well, if I gotta watch the Cosby Show 800 times.
You didn't have to watch the Cosby Show today.
You got some quail lips in the pudding pie.
Really? Anyways, who's your favorite character on the Cosby Show? I already told you mine.
The commercials.
Wow. My favorite character was Theo.
I know. Trust me. You told me 100 times.
He was hilarious.
I love Theo. He's my favorite. I think I like the little girl.
Oh God, why can't I think of her name right now?
The original little girl.
There was only an original. You mean
there were two.
Rudy?
Rudy, yeah.
Oh, you mean not what's her name? Not
No. I mean, I liked her too.
She's so cute.
But Rudy was the original.
I love Rudy, but
then they realized that they didn't have a little girl anymore for the appeal, so they brought in
Raven Simone.
Raven Simone.
What was her character name again?
I don't even know.
Oh, I forgot. Shoot.
It's okay.
As much as I watch Cosby Show, you would have thought, and I watched it this morning.
I know. You know why I know?
Because the TV was left on TV One. Comes on every Sunday morning. Yeah, I watch it while eating breakfast.
Well, I tell you, when I was a kid, every Sunday morning was...
Olivia, thank you, Anon. Why would I forget that? Olivia.
Olivia, this way. Got distracted on the way to Grandma's house.
Actually, I would just prefer you to say the Tina Brains thing, because that singing's no good.
You know who that song is from?
Oh, Jeff Lou's in the house.
Jeff Lou.
Raven Simone, yes. You guys should do some old movie and old TV commentaries.
Oh, I love some good old movies, but there's so many movies she has not seen. And then when we try to watch movies, she watched them.
No. You are so mean.
I'm like, why do you watch it with your fingers in your ears? Because if I can't hear it, then it's not the same effect.
No. I don't do that all the time. But when I do this, I learned it from an old friend of mine. When I do that, it's because if there's a scary scene coming up, but I can't hear it, the chances of me being afraid...
Oh, I love Police Academy.
I don't think I've seen that one.
You never seen Police Academy?
I think the chances of me being afraid are slim because I can't hear it.
Hey, Jeff, what's the big, tall, black guy that used to rip the front seat out the car because he was so big he had to drive from the back seat? Dude was, like, huge.
Is that from Police Academy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sheesh.
What was that guy's name? But he passed away, I think, by now. But
Let me look.
He was like, Diane and Diane doing their own version of Mystery Science Theater. She never saw that either.
Oh my gosh.
Hightower. Yes. Look at Maverick. Look at look at Maverick. Chris Maverick looking getting more espresso.
Okay, but seriously though, you know why I haven't seen this movie?
Why? Bubba Smith. That was
Look.
it. I know it was a long time ago, but I know because that was the same year you were. So yeah, Bubba Smith, and I think it was good for the first 3, and then they started just like kind of. I'm not sure how many
they
more
had
they did.
multiple. They had multiple.
I'm not sure how many they did, but I know that the first one was like. Great.
Okay, let's watch Police Academy.
We
then.
gotta find it. Some of these movies,
some of them
they
are hard to
literally
find.
hide, and they know that they're a classic.
Police Academy is 40 years old.
Yeah, so it's hard to find it. But that was based out of... And remember yesterday I showed you the Police Academy building when they had the restaurant in it?
When they had the restaurant?
LAPD.
Oh, LAPD, yeah.
So that's where it was filmed at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so basically what it did was it took a bunch of...
What?
Look at the screen. Why are you looking over here like that? Just look at the screen. I know it's hard, but just stare at the screen.
I like looking at you.
I'll be here.
Okay.
God willing, I'll be here when we get done.
Okay.
You can stare at me for hours.
Okay.
So...
I'm going to sleep after this. I'm staring at my eyelids.
So, it was a bunch of people who...
Wait, they had 4 through 9?
Yeah, 4 through 9 were crap.
Oh my gosh, they had
just
that many?
They kind of like Star Wars forever. He's like, okay, I can't do it. But Star Wars at least worked.
Okay.
This one was like, okay, I can't. But the first one was a classic, and it was 40 years old, and it was a bunch of people who wanted to be cops, but they were all like a bunch of F-ups.
So is it a comedy?
It's a comedy.
Okay.
And they were both all a bunch of F-ups.
Okay, I might have to watch it.
And literally literally were trying to become police officers. Mm-hmm. And it was the funniest story in the world. And back then it wasn't a pariah to be considered being part of law enforcement. It was actually pretty cool.
Look over there.
Don't tit for tat me.
I'm not. You keep looking over at me, and you told me to look at the computer, so you guys do the same.
So it was. If they try to do that again, I don't know if it'll be as successful because there's so much anti, law enforcement rhetoric right now. But it was a good series. It was funny, and I wonder. I don't know if I had the answer to this. I wonder if Police Academy boosted LAPD's people trying to join.
Maybe
because some people go, ooh. It looks like it's fun. I want to be a cop now too.
So again, it's a comedy?
It's definitely a comedy.
Okay. Ooh, let's see if we can find it tonight.
All right.
On the
the podium seat. I won't tell her.
Don't tell me.
I'm applauding because that was so funny.
Okay, we're gonna. So,
I love how
Okay.
he was trying to give a speech during the podium scene, and no one knew what was going on. And then she gets out with the bubble gum.
Do a live video stream of you guys watching Police Academy with the movie viewable to us as you guys watch and talk about
We
it.
could try that actually.
Can we do that? But can
But we
you
know what we
stream
need to
the
do.
movie though?
Here's the
Like,
problem
is
with that though.
Copyright, right?
No, we can.
Oh.
We can. Connection. You'll be talking in a second. You'll see it frozen.
No,
Trust me.
you were frozen.
Okay. So Diane doesn't have access. So basically, the entire suite. Oh,
No,
see, I'm back to that again.
You gotta look here.
No, I'm telling you that the connection made everything change.
Oh, okay.
So we need to get a table that allows us to sit on both sides with our computers, and then have the TV in the background. We haven't found a table that we like, and we can't afford to buy a table right now. But it's on our list of things to do. We want to buy a table so we can literally watch movies.
Oh, so we'd be watching it live, and they would be watching us
Yeah.
and the movie, and watching our
And we would
like
be,
my
well, you
reactions
would never,
and commentary.
You've never seen it.
I've never seen it though. Yeah.
So it would be new. But you know what I would do? I would let you watch it in advance before we go, so that way you won't be blindsided by what you see. It was good old-fashioned comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Good old-fashioned comedy, which is hard to find nowadays. I think nowadays a lot of the comedy stuff they have out isn't really funny.
It's different. It's a different kind of comedy.
Yeah, back then the funny, it was just really, really hilarious.
I feel like now it's because they are trying to. It's more like you're trying to be more PC, right? Like you're not trying to offend anybody anymore.
I would like to
right?
see that if the Millennial-Boom fails, if the movie.
She would like to see a movie. I would like to see that if the movie is Millennial-Boom fails. Basically, all of our fails during.
Yeah, nobody wants to see us while we see us. We tried that before. We aired it and we lost people, so we don't want to. No previews, organic reactions. Okay, fair enough. I like it, Jeff. Jeff
Has
says.
Diane seen Animal House? I have
No,
not.
she has not.
Is that a comedy too?
Yes, that was another one. You know what I need to see? The one with what's the comedian's name was? I get no respect. Rodney Dangerfield. School Day. What was the movie that Rodney Dangerfield did that was really funny? Where remember the line I used? I said, "I want you to give me a beer. Give us
in
a
a
beer.
dirty cup?
No, give me a beer until I pass. No, give us a beer every 10 minutes until one of us passes out, and then make it every 5 minutes or something like that." And I think that was he was trying to go back to college because he was an old person and wanted to go back to college with all the kids. So it's
So our homework this week will be to try
Back
to
to
see
school,
if
thank
we
you.
can find the movie.
yeah.
can find the
We can find a movie, but then we also have to find a table because unless we lower the seats and then
have it
be on both
behind
sides.
us
Yeah.
while we're like both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, blind. We can call it blind.
But how am I watching it though? Because I need to face this way to watch it. You need to have
Yeah, let me think about it.
Yeah, we
It's-
have to figure out our setup though to be able to do that. I think.
Yeah, so Back to School was good. Another good one with Rodney Dangerfield. He used to say, "I get no respect." He's like, "Oh, I get no respect." Funny dude. Passed away, but he was really funny. Back then, they had really good. Like the other day, I told the funniest joke that was.
You froze again.
I told a joke the other day that my kids thought was hilarious, and they don't know that. I told them where I stole it from. I said, I want salt on my eggs, not too much salt, just enough salt to make them taste salty. And the other day, someone broke into my house and replaced my whole house with a whole bunch of replicas. And I was like, I called the police and go, "Yeah, I think my house got broken into," and they replaced it with a bunch of replicas. Now, if Chris knows who that is, I'm gonna fall on the floor just like you do.
Split screen like you have on right now.
I think we can do it here.
You can do it here.
I think there's a way to do it here.
Hook the TV up to an HDMI.
Yeah. So I think I can actually run it on the screen.
Yeah, well, you can get an HDMI splitter to mirror the image on two screens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Chris knows that one, then I know he's really good.
I'm just a Bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Okay, we got to get ready to wrap this up because we've been on for almost an hour and 39 minutes.
We have been on for an hour.
But I will tell you this: if you ask someone,
Audio sync is off again.
Hold on, let me do a quick refresh. Turn your mic on.
I wonder why. So we probably should not do this setup again.
No, we had the same problem before.
Okay.
So now go like this.
So okay.
So I know you can hear us. While we wait for it to click back in, it'll be back in a second.
There you go.
All right. All right. So
Let me mute first. Okay.
we fixed it, Maverick. Chris.
One of the people I watch on YouTube does movie night. He puts out a poll of a few movies, and whichever wins, everyone watches on their own at the same time and chat about it in format like this. Oh, okay.
I think though the blind
in the comments are deleted.
Police Academy would be great for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did because you've never seen it.
Yeah.
This was like way back when. This was like 40 years ago. It was hilarious comedy, and I just think it'll be great for you to see it blindly for the first time. So we'll figure out how to make that work. You know, if I can do it, if no one can do it, I can.
Okay.
And you know what'd be crazy though? That it's so successful that we could do it over and over again, and then we found a niche that we didn't know existed.
Well, because there are a lot of movies I haven't watched.
Yeah, if it's not broken,
Yeah,
don't
you
fix
two
it.
are sitting next to each other, but have your own cameras. Yes, this is true.
This is new.
We just decided to do this as an experiment. Today. Normally we share one camera as we sit next to each other, but this
here's why. Let me explain to you so you know it's not like some fluke of nature. So we're using a service called Restream, which, Jeff, I told you about that. If you wanted to do press conferences, you can use Restream to do a press conference, and right now it's being fed to 5 different channels at the same time. So there is a host and a co-host and a moderator. So I made Diane the co-host, which before it was Chase, and so.
But the weird part is I still don't have all of the features. So
she doesn't have all the features. So we're just trying to figure out how to make it work. And I'm not, 100% sure how to make it work all the time. This is all new to me, honestly. So yeah, we're trying. This is just an experiment, which works and doesn't work.
Yeah, because normally we have one camera, 2 mics.
But back to my joke before we lose our sync again. So Stephen Wright was a comedian that I loved his dry sense of humor. He said I put toast in a toaster. And you know that it's already toasted, so you couldn't put toast in toast. He was a really good, but he was deadpan. If you ever want to see a comedian from the past, look up Stephen Wright. Also, Bobcat Goldthwait, comedian guy. Robin Williams, not Robin. We know Robin Williams, but Robin. There was another Robin, the black guy that he did Baby Kids. Yeah, the Baby Kids. He was another good comedian. Funny dude. Passed away. All the good comedians passed away early. But a lot of people, the younger generation.
I thought you were going to say the joke.
No, I just said the joke.
Oh, okay.
The joke was.
Oh, the toast.
I put toast in the toaster. I put salt in my eggs, but not too much salt, just enough to make them taste salty. I wasn't a big fan of Spaceballs. Love the jerk.
I've seen the jerk. The jerk is funny.
My favorite part of the jerk is when he explained to them that he got a new job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Robin Harris? Is that who
Robin Harris.
Yeah,
love that guy.
Jeff said Robin Harris. Oh, yeah, Bernie Mac. His birthday just passed, too. Bernie Mac, he passed away way too soon.
He was funny,
too.
He
was hella funny. I loved him in Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
He's hella funny.
So maybe we'll figure it out. That'll be my mission for next week to see if we can make it work. I will work on it. So if you see me log in, that means I'm testing. Please don't be like, ooh, I'm testing.
Your imitation.
But we want to thank you all for joining us because, I was trying to wait till we get to 300, but we're at 297 right now.
Okay.
We're almost there. Let me do this one more time. Oh, by the way, Jeff, did you try the coffee and what do you think? First ever appearance on Def Jam was hilarious, yes.
Oh my gosh, Def Jam used to have all of that was, oh my god, I love watching. Was that, I forget, BET, right?
Yeah.
You'd watch it on BET late at night?
Yes.
Yeah. Man, that's when BET was good too. Now BET I feel like has just a bunch of
Can I tell you a funny story about BET?
What?
So when I moved from...
Oh yeah.
When I moved from Salinas, from Philadelphia to Salinas, There was no.
HBO first. Okay.
There was HBO was the first thing. Yeah. HBO comedy specials. There was no black TV on TV whatsoever. So coming from Philadelphia and coming to Salinas was culture shock in its purest form. Mm-hmm. It was unadulterated culture shock. And finally, they launched. They launched. We had 302. Thank you. They launched BET, Black Entertainment Television.
Yeah.
I knew about it back east. They didn't have it in Salinas, so I went to Comcast to their office and said, "Hey, I love that you guys have cable, and it's great stuff. But can you guys maybe include BET?" And the room got quiet. And they were like, "Well, what is BET?"
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, "You don't know what BET is? You're a cable company. It's Black Entertainment Television. The only thing we had was MTV.
Yeah.
And every time they would have, on MTV, they would have, every weekend, they would have MTV Jams, which was hip-hop.
Yeah.
The raps.
Yeah.
But every time it came up, we lost our signal. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is every time MTV Raps comes on, we lost our signal? And that was about the first time I started watching Cops. And that's when I said to myself, oh, I want to be on that show one day and not running from the police. Just for the record, I didn't want to be the guy running from the police. Although the joke I tell people now is, oh, you watch Cops? Yeah, you were on Cops? Yeah, I'm the guy that used to be C. But actually, I did a little stint with Cops in the LAPD TV series. My history has been with working with law enforcement for years. I'm not new to this. That's why I know a lot of the stuff about doing what I did. And not to mention most of my family, half of them are cops, the other half are criminals. So, anyway, but Jeff, back to you. Yes, I know. I saw that you guys ordered it, and let me know what you think. I'm glad you liked it, and how your people think. But anyway, how your people think of the coffee, the different blends. So back to that whole thing is, it was weird when you go back, and they didn't know anything about BET, and I was like, what the heck did I come into? It was weird coming back because it was a military base, so you had a lot of black people, but they all lived on the military base. Mm-hmm. And then you went to Seaside. They all lived in Seaside. If they retired, they were retired to military in Seaside, California. And my uncle was a Monterey County Sheriff Deputy Sergeant. So it was a unique experience, but there was no culture in Salinas when I got there. Make sense? There was no culture. And so I needed to, coming from Philly and in Camden, where I lived in an all-black community, it was really weird to come to a place where you literally, you had to go into a military base if you wanted to see a large group of black people together. And I was really shocked to find out, because my aunt, Margaret, worked for the Naval Postgraduate School. So she worked for the linguistics section. It was just a unique experience. It was culture shock. There were mountains. There were, as far as the eye can see, fields that grew. And I didn't know that Salinas was the salad bowl of America. All the salad you eat, if you look on the bottom of it, it says made in Salinas. Because the temperature is just right.
Except for this week.
So anyway, guys, we will... so what about Comcast? I just finished the BET story. So they never had BET, and they never knew what it was, and I was shocked. But then again, I wasn't totally shocked because a hoagie was Subway, and that was the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. Coming from a city where we had the best hoagies in the world to a place where they cut a triangle in the bread, stuffed the meat in, and put the other bread on top. And now it's supposed to be a hoagie. And they called it Subway. And it wasn't called Eat Fresh back then. It was just Subway. It was gross. Never do that again. I was never a fan of Subway after that. I only went back unless I had to absolutely go back and there was nothing else around. All right. I think we should wrap this up now.
I'm a boomer.
Not that quickly. First of all, we know that
we're going to go on 2 hours, so...
You want to just make it 2 hours?
If you want.
All right.
Well, it's already 9:06. It's past midnight on the East Coast.
All right.
Let's wrap it up.
Did they add BT after you talked? No, they didn't add it right away. I think it took a couple more years for them to add BET. And I was disappointed because they never heard of it, and I felt like I was in some weird vacuum where the culture of growing up in an African American community was like lost to me because it was very few of us. Nothing that we could. That's when I met Clarence. Clarence turned out to be from Philadelphia, a buddy of mine.
It's his best friend.
He was ex-military, best friend. He lives in Beaverton, Ohio now. Beaverton.
Out of all places.
No, sorry. Beaverton,
Oregon,
sorry. And we worked at a company called Integrated Device Technology, which I started in the high-tech field and then ended up in TV. And that's a whole different story, which we'll pick up for the next time. So we appreciate you guys being here. You could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere. You took your time to spend it with us. And I know it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees here. It's 1,000,000,000,000 degrees here.
So hot, so hot.
It's so hot. How hot is it? It's so hot that I literally drank my water. I finished the whole water.
Yeah, I finished the whole one too. I want to get some more.
I never finished the water during the podcast.
He never finished the whole water, during the podcast.
I'm going to go and eat some ice cream after this.
I'm going to go.
What kind did you give me?
I gave you the bag and you put it in the freezer.
What kind is it?
You didn't look at it? You'll find out when you open the freezer.
You can't tell me.
No. You'll find out. I gave you the bag. You didn't look at it?
Oh, wait, we can't get off yet.
Oh, shoot.
I just remembered something.
It was supposed to be non-dairy.
You didn't get non-dairy?
Oh, crap.
Anyway.
Just kidding.
I know we're about to wrap it up.
Good
but I just
morning, Stefan from Switzerland.
Yay! I have some new information. I got a letter from Ancestry.com, and it turns out that they gave me a layout of my DNA, and which tells, I know people are going, oh, I don't do DNA because they steal your identity. I don't really care. I don't have any identity.
Your imitations are so bad.
And apparently, my DNA tells me that I am lactose intolerant. I didn't know that was a thing. My
Malactose, Malanta.
My DNA also told me that I'm not susceptible to being bald, and that I'm not susceptible to balding. In other words, I won't ever be bald.
Thank God.
Because it's in my DNA.
Just kidding.
Also in my DNA, I found out from them doing the analysis that I'm a night person. You're a day
I'm a
person.
morning person.
What else was it?
I didn't sign up for the.
I found out that if I can go to the gym every day for the rest of my life, and I'll never get muscle mass. It's in my DNA that I will never. Strength training is not in my DNA.
I don't think you need to. I think you still need to try.
No, it doesn't hurt to try, but I've tried.
Because
I never understood why I do this, and nothing ever happens.
Because that's not how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to go.
You go like this.
That's not how you're supposed to do it. Oh my God.
I'm just asking for.
You're asking for a friend? I'm so embarrassed right now, guys. So embarrassed. Like, literally.
Hey, Jeff, when's the next time you're going back to Disneyland? Because we want to kind of go. I didn't know he's like a Gold Key member. They have a room in Disneyland named after him and his family.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous.
And give you guys a history. I was in Arizona. We were in Arizona. We drove up to Disneyland, and Jeff is in Disneyland.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's crazy because every time I go to Disneyland, I get messages from people going, "Hey, I saw you at Disneyland. I was there too. I didn't want to say hi to you because you were having a good time." What is your DNA ancestry?
Oh, he's going in November. Hey, you're going during my birthday month.
So my DNA, I used Ancestry, and my DNA says that I'm from. Wait, let me read this to you.
I can bring up my DNA too.
So, according to Ancestry,
Although he didn't ask me for mine.
So, wait, let me get this right. Hold on. So the people everywhere. I never heard that either.
I have heard that.
So I'm from. Where's that showing up?
You have to go to DNA.
I am there.
Oh, mine just showed up.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. It tells me everybody that. Oh, here we go. I found it. It's just taking a while to load. So I'm 38% Nigerian. Okay. This gets crazier. So then it goes 13% Ivory Coast, Ghana. 13% Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu people. And then 9% Benin, Togo, which sounds like an ice cream. But then Ireland, 8%. You know who that was, right? That was my slave owner.
Wait, you said how many percent?
8% Ireland.
Oh, wow.
But wait, it's not just 8% Ireland. It's 6% England. And then 1% Sardinia and Scotland.
Sardinia?
That's why I like sardines.
You don't like sardines, though. That's the
I don't. But I knew that I liked during when they have the Irish thing. I like Guinness Stout. Mm-hmm. Love it. And Irish coffee.
So your biggest percentage is Nigeria?
Yeah.
Nigeria?
Yes.
So I'm 16% Nigerian.
Okay, are we related?
No.
Okay.
But I don't have any Irish in me. I have 2% Scotland.
I did blah, but hers was shocking.
Why was hers shocking? I want to know.
So it's crazy that I'm part Irish. So
I think it's cool.
It's kind of cool, but you have to think about it though.
Yeah,
So
you have to think about why.
My family came into Virginia, but the Irish people also came into Virginia, and they also took a bunch of slaves, and clearly, so my whole life, and here's what the significance of this is. My whole life, I was told that we had Native American in our family. That was like Native. They even showed me a picture of a guy who they said was my great-great-grandfather who was Indian, Native American. Mm-hmm. Well, there's no DNA that says I'm Native American at all, which means that wasn't. He was an Irish guy sitting under a tree that was our slave owner.
Do you think, though, that it was so far removed? Because remember how, like, growing up, like, I was told on my Filipino side that, like, we had Spanish in us because, you know...
But how can it be removed? So in that case, then why is
Nigeria
Nigeria removed?
But no, I'm saying here because when it comes to my ancestry, it doesn't even say, like, any kind of Spanish. It says Northern Philippines, 50%.
Well, because your mom is
right
Filipino.
But we have... Oh, really? I had no idea.
You had no idea.
No, but what I'm saying is that there's no, like, you know, like with the whole, like, we were always taught, like, oh, yeah, like,
Ooh.
What?
It is shocking. He said she's Chinese, but the percentage was less than 30%.
Oh.
She was
Vietnamese, Thai, and
Malaysian.
Malay.
Which is Malaysian.
Wait, so what did she, like, conclude from that, though?
That, I mean, you never know. You know, you're going off of history from people who didn't keep notes. But the hardest part for me, and this is, a lot of people don't have this issue if you're not Native American, if you're not African American, is that my history stops at the slave ships. Mm-hmm. There's no history of what slave ship we came in on. I've been looking and searching, and I got a bunch of my family members that have been trying to figure it out. But the problem is that I am the only child from my mom and my dad.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking at two separate DNA things from my mom and my dad. And it also goes in to show me part of it, like what traits I got from my mom and what traits I got from my dad. Yes.
Oh, mine doesn't do that.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Okay.
So it literally shows me which traits I got from my mom.
Oh, my gosh.
And which traits I got from my dad.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So the gray beard is from my dad.
Oh, Diane, many Pinoy people have Spanish blood mixed in, so some people claim that for face. Yeah, I see that. Especially since, like, I mean, and that was, like, years ago where the Spaniards, like, took over the Philippines, like, in the 1500s.
Okay,
so...
we're about to do history the first time.
Okay.
We're going to be 2 minutes.
Do you want to take a moment of silence or something?
Hold on. At 2 minutes, we'll take a moment of silence, and then we'll log off.
Like, just abruptly?
No, we're going to do our normal spiel.
She concluded that her family history was very wrong. Yeah, I bet. Like, you can learn so much from this.
So, my sister...
Okay, 2 minutes, be quiet.
All right. Past 2 hours, guys.
Woo woo. Okay.
All right. Where's
we
our
made history?
Where's our history?
I think Gabriel signed off already.
Where's our scholar? He can't.
I think he signed off.
Our scholar
He said
signed off.
He said it was bedtime.
Wow.
All right.
We need someone to goat so he can be like, oh, well, I've been on longer than you guys ever been on. See, I bet
he's still here.
All right, history
Gabriel's
keeper.
still here.
Yeah, you can put this in your notes. The date, time was
October 6th.
9:17. We went for 2 hours.
October 6th, 2024.
2 hours straight. But anyway, we're about to wrap it up. So you guys could have been here. You guys could have been anywhere. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
We weren't going to do it at first because it was so hot, but I'm glad we did.
And it's funny that the longest we've stayed on is also the hottest it's been.
Yes.
So that means we can survive through any condition.
Yes, so
maybe.
we can survive through nuclear holocaust.
It's always, leave it to you to take it to the extreme. Oh my God.
All right, guys, we love you. I'm a millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And we'll see you next week unless, of course, the world comes to an end. By the way, I read today that there's a story that said that someone can prove that we live in a simulation, that we were actually created by AI from some aliens from somewhere else.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you, all 312. I know some of you are passing through, but we thank you for passing through anyway. And if you click the link, please, if you buy some coffee, a portion of it goes towards the nonprofit so we can do more work out in the field. And
you're going to be doing some work this upcoming week?
Jeff, I ran into Jeremiah, I believe his name is, and we talked yesterday. So I'm looking forward. And the truth be told, I think he may be the first African-American officer I've ever ridden with in the history of doing the ride-alongs.
Nice.
So this may be a first for me, which will be cool.
Okay.
All right? It'll be fun. And I can't
William
look forward to
says
it.
it's not like you're going to be able to sleep in this heat tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
We gonna try though.
I'm about to go gain a pound because I'm going to eat some ice cream. Well, it's actually,
No, it's. I forgot to get the non-dairy version.
Did you bring the lactate pills?
We ran out.
Well, then I guess I'm not eating ice cream then. All right, guys. I know she brought it. I looked at the label.
It's Jermaine, not Jeremiah.
Jermaine,
Thanks
you.
for correcting him, Jeff. He needs to get it right. He needs to get it right.
By the way, I had a dream last night that Jermaine and I were out, and for some reason we're only focused on Uber drivers. I have no idea where that came from. So there you go. Uber drivers. And Jeff, did I get you a coin yet? Thought I did, but if I didn't, I'll bring one with me.
Ooh, chunky monkey.
Oh, yeah, I love ice cream. Anyway, everybody, thank you for hanging out with us.
Don't forget, next Sunday it's movie night. We'll try to make it movie night. We won't guarantee it, but we'll try our best.
Yeah, we don't want to make any false promises.
And trying our best means AKA Stanley will do his best. Just kidding, guys.
Stanley, eat the ice cream. Next time she will get the lactose. Hey, Jeff, you ever seen the doll baby, Baby Alive, where you feed the baby the food, and then the baby, well, let me just explain to you, eating ice cream that's dairy for me is the same as being a baby alive.
I'm just kidding. I got him the non-dairy version. I wouldn't do that to him. I wouldn't do that to him.
Oh, he got the coin. Okay, good. All right, guys. Thank you. It's been over 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Woohoo!
But we enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking with us for a new design. We're going to try it next week, see if we can make it happen. We're going to see if I can plug a movie into here.
Yeah, first we have to find the movie, and then we'll figure out the setup.
Right. So
yeah.
And we'll do it, and then it might be fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure people would love to see my reaction. For some reason, when people see my reactions, my first reaction to things, like, I don't know why people get a kick out of it. Am I like super animated or something?
You can't hide your face.
No, I can't. I guess I'm super animated.
Yeah.
All right. Please go back to the old setup next time and no movie.
Yeah, Gabriel. Nobody listen to you. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
All right. Good night, guys.
Thank you. I'm Millennial.
I'm a Boomer.
And good night.
Good night. Oh, wait. I have to end too, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
On 3.
Wait. No, wait. Hold on. How do I do it?
I'm going to end it. You have to because I'm already